Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Matt here, also known as ToastPunk. Today, I'm gonna bring you through something really special. It's behind the scenes working right now. It'll be live on the game server soon. I know all of us have been eagerly anticipating the launch of Racer Club. Trust me, myself inclusive. But today, I want to go in particular with the value and the benefits and how we intend to drive this ecosystem. Okay, so let me go through a couple of things first and foremost. Obviously, we had the Binance IGO launch for Racer Club VIP fan passes at the start of this month. It went really well. We sold out in 23 hours. And yeah, people are still not getting exactly what those passes are for, but they will soon because each of those VIP fan passes, you can claim an RC shard. And what exactly is an RC shard? We're going to go through that today just to give you a little bit of a snippet of what it looks like. Have a look at this, okay? This is what an RC shard is, guys, okay? Well, it's actually an RC license. And each of those is a shard. Now, there's only going to be 2,500 of these, okay? And they're all going to look different, okay? Each of these resembles a shard. And each shard will be etched with the NFT of that project. So each of these belongs to a Racer Club. Now, that might sound a little bit convoluted, all of that there. Trust me, once it goes live, you see visuals, you will see how it works, and it'll make a lot of sense. But just so you know, the benefits of these shards, okay, and what sort of income opportunity it can provide to you. Now, obviously, none of this is financial advice, but this is so that you can see roughly what you can earn passively with an RC shard ownership, okay? So this year, we prepared something called the RC shard income calculator, and let me go through the explanation of what it is. I'll read it out so you can see. A RC shard is 1/10 of a RC license. A RC license is what is required to create and operate a racer club. A maximum of only 2,500 racer clubs can be hosted on the RC game servers. This limitation cultivates economic growth within clubs. So we don't have like a full, blown, non-stop, economy spillage on everywhere. It has to go within those 2,500 clubs. Next thing, RC shards are obtainable only via the RC game server. The lowest cost on primary to obtain one was via the Binance IGO at 0.1 ETH via a limited free claim of an RC shard. One VIP fan pass equals to one RC shard. So by owning one VIP fan pass, you can claim an RC shard and just one of them, one pass for each. At that same time, so the next stage is to claim will be at 0.3 ETH via the RC game servers, and access to this is only provided to VIP fan pass holders and OG fan pass holders. So not everyone gets the chance to purchase this at 0.3 as well. It's only those who have the VIP fan pass and an OG fan pass. Now, what is an OG fan pass? This is coming up soon as well. So this has not been dropped yet. This is going to be a free drop to select individuals in the space. We're talking community leaders, project founders, OG members, etc. There's only going to be 5,000 of them, and it's for free. It's going to be dropped to them. This is how it's going to look. Okay, that's the OG fan pass. And just so you know how the VIP fan pass looks, just to rekindle, this is how the VIP fan pass looks. Okay, they all got this tech kind of look and feel to it. I'm so in love with it. I think it's really cool and really resembles the brand very well. Okay, but anyway, back to this here. This income calculator serves as an estimation based on the set 15% tokenomics rewards for RC shard owners when a club is live and active. When using this calculator, please enter in realistic prices and economy data points to work out realistic forecasted returns. So, to find this document, obviously, be in the Racer Club game servers, be in the loop and the know-how as to what's going on, because you'll find the links to it there. But just so you know how to use it, I'm going to show you a little bit how it works, okay? Say, for example, you own one RC shard, okay? You just own one, and you bought it at, let's say, the Binance price of 0.1, and you claim one for free, okay? That's what you did. That's what most people did so far right now. Let's say every day within the club, well, $50 here, whoever set this as $50, because this is open for people to calculate themselves. Whoever set this as $50 is saying that there's only going to be one race played for the whole day for that club, which is Very little, right? There definitely will be chances for more races to be played. Okay, so I'm gonna set it at say $1,000 for just a medium-sized club, which from a health check perspective, if you look at it, that's basically 20 races played per day, which is okay, not too bad. There's a weekly economy of about 7,000 driven through the pack store. There's $30,000 in a month and $365,000 in a year being spent in the game via the players. Now, what is the pack store? What is the pack store and what you need to spend in the pack store? Basically, you need energy to run in the races, and you need to buy this energy to be able to run, to be able to be rewarded for it. Okay, and I'll go through that in the income calculator for the players in a second. But I'm just going to put an estimate here at $1,000. Okay, which is fair and reasonable. Now, what is the R Club price? It could our TGE price is 0.05. That's in October. But let's say let's say it goes live and this is a health check here. It says 50 million as the FDV, which is quite fair because a lot of the games out there today, once they launch, they can get about 100 million, 200 million market cap quite easily, quite fast. So let's just leave it at say 0.1, okay, as a realistic figure. ETH price right now it's going up and down. Let's just call it 1,800 as well. Not a problem. So this is what we get, guys. Basically for 0.1 paid per RC shard in VIP Fan Pass stage, you get 8.33 as your daily ROI. Now that is, to me, quite fantastic. It's basically $15 in USD a day or 0.0083 ETH per day in rewards. Then you've also got your weekly stuff, which is 58.59. As you can see, these ROIs are quite good. Okay, but that's for when you pay a 0.1. Obviously, in the whitelist stage, when you come in later and say you want to get more shards, you'll be paying 0.3 ETH. Now, even at 0.3 ETH, which is essentially $540, okay, of what you'll be paying per shard, your ROI is 2.78 per day, 1950 per week, 84.49 per month, and 1,000% in a year. Okay. Now I don't know what you would be planning, but but I'll be doing this myself as well because I would like an income as a shard owner. I would do something like this. Like I'll go out there and I'll buy enough shards, giving me a nice income for the year. Okay, so if I plan it out, like obviously I bought some at 0.1, but I'll be buying more at 0.3 and I'll buy more later on in the public sale, which will be at 1 ETH, FYI, okay, in July. It'll be a Dutch auction style. That's what we have planned. That'll be for the balance of whatever is left over in the shards, okay? Hypothetically speaking, I pay 0.5 each for each, okay? And say I own, I don't know, 30 shards that belongs to about 3 clubs or 4 clubs or 5 clubs, doesn't really matter, okay? But a maximum of 1 club can have 10 shards only. And say, yep, I get maybe about $1,000 a day. So I choose those really good clubs that I own the shards with, maybe MAYC, maybe Azuki, maybe Doodles, whatever it might be. I think those ones will be even bigger, but like, mid-tier nice clubs. So I spend about $27,000 investment in shards, okay, by owning 30 and by paying about 0.5 each. Let's say that's what I paid, okay? Now, realistically speaking, if the economies are stable in this point per club, so that's about 3 to 5 clubs each, okay, having about $1,000, which is not much at all. I can look at a yearly income of about $164,000. Now, that's okay, that's decent. For most people, I know you look at that and go, oh, that's not bad. But yeah, this is my ROI. This is what I'm looking to gain. So use this calculator to estimate what you would like to earn as a manager of the club. What do you have to do as a manager? Quite simple. Besides owning the shard, you need to commit to at least helping those communities on board, playing those games, maybe organize a few key tournaments. But just remember something here. Every time the economy goes bigger, you make more because you're a manager of the club. And it's up to you again whether you want to sell that spot or you want to hold that spot. That's why this is the only NFT available in Racer Club ecosystem. There's no in-game NFTs at all. This is the only way you can that's what we call it, income generating NFTs, basically. Okay, the shards. Now, that is explained for managers. Let's go through players. Okay, so players are the ones that play within the clubs. Okay, and once again, we've done a calculation on it. You can see here, I'll read it to you again. We call it Racing Utility NFT. So RC players plug in and utilize their existing NFTs to race in their own racer club. I.e., a holder of MNYC NFT can do this in MNYC Racer Club. All stats, XP, and level ups are saved to that NFT plugged in. Unlike existing blockchain games, Racer Club applies a theory of not having any NFTs offered within the game in order for plug-in NFTs to reap the benefits. You get that point there? So basically what we're trying to do is, and this is our theory, we may be wrong, may be right, who knows, but we don't want to allow any NFTs to come out further in within the game, like skins, like wheels, like tires. We don't want to have all that as NFTs. We want to have every single thing driven back to the NFT plugged in by that holder being used. Why? Because that drives value to the existing NFT and drives demand for that existing NFT as well. Okay, not new ones, because we believe in oversaturation issues that are going to happen moving forward along the years. Okay, next thing, each newly plugged in NFT will have 5 free races that consumes 1 energy per race. That's from the very beginning. You get 5 free races. Energy does not replenish itself. You need to purchase energy. That's how the economy works. That's how the whole revenue structure and the whole power of Racer Club works. Okay. In order to race more, players need to buy energy from the pack store of their Racer Club. They can also buy other consumables such as boosters or for temporary boosting of top speed, acceleration, handling, and strength. Discounts apply to different types of fan pass holders. Now, just remember that there, okay? We already started to provide utility to fan pass holders. And I mentioned before, there's VIP fan pass, OG fan pass, and there's going to be a third one called Meta fan pass. So you know the supply? VIP has a 500 only available. The OG has 5,000 and Meta has 15,000. All belong to the same collection, okay? But right now in that collection, you will only see that there's 500 VIP fan pass available. The OGs are coming next, and then after that, it'll be a free min for the public for Meta. Stay tuned on that one there. This is so important, this last sentence that I wrote here, okay? Racer Club is built to be a sport, not just a game. Yearly esports crossover of tournaments, which includes rewards for managers, players, and fans, will add to the long-term value and vision of the ecosystem, okay? Now, we are building a game. Yes, we are building a game. Many people are building a game, but trust me, I truly feel that if you want to have something successful, that it not just needs to be a game. It needs to be a fandom offering. It needs to be something which is people will stay loyal to and retentive, okay? And one of the best ways to do that is via sports. I truly believe that, okay? Look at the sporting world today. You've got fans from everywhere. So, you know, if you got football or F1, typically these sports, if you play them by themselves without any fans or anything like that, they're boring. Like, that's the reality, right? Say, for example, you play football without any spectators or, you know, without any proper uniforms or anything like that. It's kind of gets boring, okay? But once you add all that extra bits to it, fans, uniformity, challenges, tournaments, prizes, then it becomes a huge catalyst for what's to come. And that's the idea of Racer Club, guys. We want to be the biggest esports, motorsports event in the world, okay? Simple as that, okay? Now, let me show you how the tokenomics work for the race rewards, okay? This is quite cool. So between a race, there's always going to be between 5 to 15 players, okay? Here you can select whether there's 7 players in the race or 11 players in the race, just as an estimated calculation on what you can get back per race, okay? It automatically spills out what the race reward pools are in terms of USD, but you will have that option of pulling that out in R Club tokens or your native token. That's also an option to you, depending on the liquidity within that club and depending on the liquidity between the whole R Club ecosystem. But we're going to peg it to the US dollar, so it's nice and easy for you to know what gets pulled out. From that there, you can also try to identify what your expected pole position is. Now, this is the cool bit here, okay? Whether you're number 1, whether you're number 2, whether you're number 3, 4, 5, 6, or even number 13 in this race, you are still going to get rewards, okay? That's how we designed the whole ecosystem. Obviously, you get more rewards by finishing first and second, but yes, we've designed it where every single person gets rewards. And this is the breakdown. 45% of the pool goes to the first first player, 25% of the pool goes to the second, 20 goes to the third, 5% goes to the fourth, and the balance 5% gets split with everyone else that is part of the race. So the more people in the race, there's going to be more pool money out there for everyone else. Okay. Now, as I said, I'm going to estimate, say, 10 players, just nice and simple, and say I'm okay, I'm not too bad in racing, say I'm going to be 3. Okay, top 3 all the time. That's what I estimate. I know some of you are gung-ho and going, oh, I'm going to be 1 all the time. Up to you. You can use whatever you want for your calculations here. Once again, we stipulate the R-Club price just to understand what the difference is in USD and R-Club pricing. I left it at 0.1. ETH price as well. I left it at, well, it was 1800 before. Let's bring it down to 1800 again. Same thing. All this does is it gives us what our reward will be per race to understand what one race gives us first. Okay. So our reward per race is $7.50. Okay. By ending third. Okay. With 10 people inside. So we get basically 20% of the pool. That's how it calculates here. And so the choice is, in the native token or either R-Club tokens of 75 R-Club tokens. I would always go for the R-Club tokens because I know that the R-Club, once I accumulate, it goes up in value. Then you've got your ETH, just to once again collate it back towards the native token price. And I also get Racer Club XP, 25 of them, okay? Here's the Racer Club rewards, Racer XP rewards that you get per race. Why is this important? This is so important because this is your leveling up system. This is how you level up to level 1, level 2, level 3, and also be part of the yearly tournaments which we're going to host. So the first sprint itself is about 50 million R-Club tokens available for the ones with the most XP for managers and the ones with the biggest economies for the clubs. Most XP for the players and the biggest economy for the managers. Okay, so that's important to ensure that Racer XP is there for players. Okay, now that's what I get. So if I'm gonna race only once per day, okay, my cost in replenishing energy, and this is where I want to have a look very carefully, right? Remember I mentioned before there's some discounts for the different fan pass holders. So if you hold also in your wallet at least one VIP fan pass, you can get this price when you buy the energy. Okay, it's a discount from the normal price. If you're an OG, you get that discount. It's a meta fan pass, you get that discount. And for everyone else without any fan pass, you pay this price. So remember, this is why these fan passes are very important as well. It gives you discounts to purchase energy to be able to basically get a better ROI when you're racing in each race. Okay, so we've worked out the calculations here. You break even if you were everyone else. So if you were everyone else, you break even at $0. So your winnings versus what you paid for energy is exactly the same. This does not take into account the 5 free energies. By the way, it only takes account if you paid for energies. Okay, but either way, it's just there to show you. Now, if I were to race, say, 10 times in a day, okay, 10 times in a day, and I get third all the time, and there's 10 players each race, okay, I will essentially get 10 times 25 Racer XP, so I'll get 250 Racer XP. Now that's a quarter to already level up from level 1 to level 2. Just remember that. So that's quite close. And then this is my rewards. I get $26.25 as a VIP fan pass holder because I paid lesser for energy. If I'm an OG fan pass holder, I get $18.75, $11.25, etc., etc. Now I haven't gone and done the full mathematics of weekly and monthly and all of that there, but I'll leave it to you to sort of understand for yourself what it's going to be, okay? Because it's different every single day. You might, play 5 times a day. It might hit a weekend and go, I'm going to smash this out and play 20 games. Now, I know there'll be a lot of people out there wanting to go and just non-stop play crazy amount of games. Good on them. Like, that's what feeds the economy and feeds your own pockets as well, if you're really good at playing, okay? It keeps the level of competition up always. Now, obviously, each club is token gated by their own NFT holders, which means that, for example, if you're owner of Azuki, you can only play in Azuki Racer Club. If you're owner of Doodles, you can only play in Doodles Racer Club. You're owner of ToastPunk Genesis, you can only play in ToastPunk Genesis Racer Club, okay? But there's obviously opportunities for you to go and play in other clubs as well if you want to, by either owning or renting their NFTs, okay? That's the whole design of the game. The reason why we've made it tokenized or token gated towards clubs is because we want to provide value to their community. That's the whole point of Racer Club, to give value backwards. Now, Once you have sort of committed yourself and be loyal within a game and played well and you worked out all the skills and all of that there, trust me, there'll be down the track something designed which is called, as I mentioned here, the crossover esports tournaments, where you can jump from one club to another club using your favorite characters and powering those NFTs up within the different clubs. Okay, that's called the crossover tournament series. So there'll be regular clubs, crossover tournament series as well. It's similar to how we have home and away games in football. Okay, similar how F1 goes and plays in Melbourne, Miami, Azerbaijan, Monaco, etc. Similar thing as well. You know, you can bring your own favorite NFT that you've powered up and leveled up and got all those cool permanent attributes added to it to race there. I didn't mention one thing, but obviously Racer Club is going to be such a fun game. I'm telling you why. It's not just fun because of the game dynamics and the game system itself and the rewards you get back, but it's going to be fun because it is a community-driven game. You are playing it with your other friends and holders within your own community. And you know them, like you know their skills, you know what they're about, you know how they do things, and people get competitive in that sense. So that's why we're so proud of that format of how we've done it, and we believe that this is the wave, or this is the way how we're gonna bridge Web3 to esports. Guys, I just want to say something here again. Thank you for listening in. I know I ramble on sometimes about a lot of things, but I just want to stress the fact that there is income opportunity and potential with by being part of either a player or a manager, and of course the fans that are part of the passes right now here. Do remember to do your research always in any project out there, okay? And yes, we welcome you definitely to the Race Club Discords. There's going to be some major announcements coming up in the next few days from when this video comes out, introducing the new marketing team, the new look, the new brand, the new feel. I'm super excited about that there. Hi, I'm Matt again, as CEO of Racer Club Labs. I just want to say thank you again, guys, for paying attention, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers.